Hello, this is a potato called Romano. As you can see, we've got shoots and we've got roots, and these Romano potatoes were bought at our local farm several months ago. Most of them have been eaten, some of them have been planted in bags, but there are a number of reasons why these guys weren't planted 2 or 3 months ago. The first one being that I had no bags to plant them in. I'd run out of bags. I had no compost to put in those bags, and if I had bags and if I had compost, I had no room, so they couldn't have been planted. So I sat them in some compost for this last few months, and this is where we are today. But because I'm harvesting early potatoes, I'm now generating some compost, and I'm going to recycle that compost, and I'm going to use an old plastic sack, and we'll reinvigorate that compost, and we'll plant these guys up 3 months after they should have been planted. But hey, we've nothing to lose, have we? We've got the compost, we've got a bag, we've got the seed potatoes, they look healthy. Let's do it. Okay, now let me just show you this before I do that. To reinvigorate the compost, I've actually got some potato fertilizer. That's the stuff. And this is what it looks like. Okay, I've already put some of that in the spent compost. Okay. I've also got some of this coffee grounds. And I've also added this to the compost. So I've already done that off camera. Okay, this is the bag we're going to be using. And I'm going to put some holes in the bottom of that bag using a screwdriver. Now if you do this, if you choose to use a bag like this and you're going to put holes in the bottom, don't use a pair of scissors, always use a blunt instrument, if you like, to poke your holes, because then you get holes. If you use scissors, you'll produce a cut, and that cut could quite easily propagate into a tear, and the bottom drops out of your bag. So these holes are a much better bet than a tear. Just a little tip there. Now then, put that there, and this is 10 litres of compost. This is the compost that I've already grown early potatoes in. It's had the potato fertilizer added to it, and it's had the coffee grounds added to it. So we'll put 10 litres of this in this bag, and that should give us a few inches in the bottom to sit the potato on. That's it. That's given us about 4 inches. It's given me about that depth in the bottom of this bag. See if I can get the sides down for you. Okay, now when we sit these guys in, what I would normally do is cover these over with a plant pot, then just fill the bag, then jiggle the plant pot off. But these are a bit big really, so I'm just going to do this by hand and do it very carefully. 1, 2, have you noticed Molly's shown a lot of interest? She does when there's potatoes on the go, even though we're only planting them. 3. Right, how's that looking? Excuse me, Molly. Okay, so we've got 10 litres of compost in the bottom of this bag. We've got the 3 seed potatoes in there, and we're going to add another 2 pots of compost. We're going to add another 20 litres of compost. Now I learned to be careful when I put this in because I don't want to break these plants. Shake it in. Okay, so 2 of the potatoes have disappeared and just this one here still to cover. Okay, so we'll add another 10 litres of compost. Okay, that's it done. Three seed potatoes, 30 litres of spent compost in there, been reinvigorated with potato fertilizer and coffee grounds. These guys have gone in probably 2 or 3 months later than they should have done, but hey, we've got some compost, got a bag, got the seed potatoes. What else were we going to do? We weren't going to throw them out. Not a homegrown veg anyway. Okay, that's how they go. This is homegrown veg, signing out.